What's going on, my friends? I'm actually gonna drive over to Panera Bread, see if I can find a table and sit and do some work this morning. I got a tip that they have some tables open. I can get some coffee, maybe a bagel. Actually, they have pretty good bagels, believe it or not. But just want to sit somewhere and get some work done this morning before things get too crazy. I got to get this music done, a lot of stuff. On an added note, I got some comments on some requests of things. And I'm going to do a part 2 of that sound test because I've got a request. I think that the requester comment was from a subscriber named Sylvia Justice, I think it is. I don't know if it's your real name or your channel name, but and fair is fair. If I was talking, one thing about these cell phones that people may not realize is in the music world we call them noise gates, and there's noise canceling stuff or background noise. These cell phones isolate your voice, so a lot of times if you are talking, it's going to turn everything down in the background and filter it out. So I get that, and then when I went back and watched that video, I could understand that. So I'm going to do a part 2 of that sound test, and I'm just going to go around each part of the van and a certain distance of the way in 15-20 seconds, just let you listen to it. I'm going to do that. Now, as for the part 2 of that request, this video on demand, as you might say, it's not going to be quite on demand. As you can see, it's a pretty overcast, cloudy day today, so it's going to be kind of hard to gauge. It's not as hot, actually, either. I think it says it's 83 degrees right now. In the southeastern United States, with a lot of this tropical weather splitting up, coming out, it's just hard to gauge how consistent it's going to be. We have days that are pretty hot and humid, and sun's pretty consistent. So if you live where I live, you know and understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to pick a day. It's going to take a block of time between 1 p.m. and 7 on a hot day. And it actually makes sense is to run that thing. And I'll do that. I really will. You have to bear with me. It could take a week or so or whenever, but I'll get to that. I promise you. I will run that in a hot day and test that AC, see how much battery percentage that uses in the middle of the day as well, because that's a fair assumption, but just know that in a hot day, your car's alternator is a good generator. Don't be afraid to run that. You might use just a tiny bit of gas, but in the middle of the day, if you need your AC, run it with that. Then you've got that good charge. Now, mind you, I've got 300 watts of solar. If I had 600 watts, it'd probably be even a stronger trickle charge, and it probably wouldn't hurt during the day of keeping that thing charged at the same rate that AC is running on and off. So 300 is working great, though, don't get me wrong, because probably, like I said last night, now I have a quick correction on that when I say I used about 32% of battery. 10% of my usage, or maybe a little bit less, is my CPAP machine. If you've seen the videos, I sleep and use a CPAP machine. So but average, in all fairness, is about 20% a night on the AC kicking on and off. And it did an amazing job last night because it wasn't that hot and wasn't that humid. We had some rain kick in. It was cloudy, overcast. So, we get lucky. We get those nights sometimes, but it's still good to have that AC. It's very hot, very humid. So, but anyway, I'm going to get to that. I promise you that I will. But I'm going to run over here and get some work done. And if anything cool comes about, like I always say, I'll cut you in. I'll cut you in. Anyway, I'll get to that, and I'll do that part 2 of that sound test here as soon as possible. And until then, we'll see you in the next video. And I thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Be cool. Bye.